Despite an overnight correction, we see the indices trying to react above their support levels. Now, is it crazy to buy right now, or should we continue to follow the herd and sell? Because this is a critical inflection point for the SPY and many other stocks, so let's see what we can actually do from here. You are watching the Finance Hydra channel, where you receive unbiased analysis every single day directly and professionally. Here we discuss strategies with a practical focus, always based on facts and technical evidence. No guesswork or assumptions, no stress and no emotions. So let us study the market as it is. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. Now you may say, Nathan, I know we see bullish reaction, but SPY is still correcting today, right? It is dropping 0.27%. Well, you are half correct, because SPY is only correcting this much because it paid dividends today. Okay, when we take a look at the S&P index, it is actually going up 0.08%. It is not that different, but we see a sharper correction overnight on the SPY ETF because of the dividends. Okay, right now, either way, right now we are still going up. We are trying to recover. And what's SPY's most important inflection point for the daily chart? 567. Okay, it is a very important key point because it was a previous support level, and right now it is clearly acting as a resistance level for the SPY ETF. So by breaking the 565, we are going to break this ceiling medium term wise and possibly retest higher levels. What's more, the 567 could be a bullish pivot point, because if we see SPY materializing a bottom signal higher than the previous bottom at 549 over here, down here, we could see a bullish pivot point getting triggered, a higher high, higher low. So by making a new high without losing the previous low, SPY will trigger one of the most important bullish reversal chart structures known in technical analysis. So 567, that's the most important inflection point you want to see SPY breaking if you want to see SPY turning bullish again. Now, what's SPY's most important inflection point for a bearish thesis to materialize? It is the 549. What's more, guys, when we look at the weekly chart over here, we see SPY making a bottom signal on the weekly chart above a trend line support. Okay, it did a hammer candle pattern above a trend line support. A hammer candle pattern is a statistically reliable candle structure. Okay, it does reverse the trend 60% of the time according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. So yes, it is a quite reliable candle structure. What's the problem? The problem is that we have yet to break and close above this candle's high in order to technically trigger this hammer candle pattern. Okay, now by triggering this candle pattern, by breaking the 567 on the daily chart, SPY could easily trigger another bounce, another rally, maybe to retest the 21 weekly moving average again. So we could see SPY turning bullish for the next couple of weeks. This is not going to actually reverse the bear trend over here on the daily chart, because we are still below the 21-day EMA, right? We are still below a few resistance levels over here, but SPY will show a very nice, decent bullish reversal chart structure, and it could easily reverse the medium-term bullish sentiment. Yes, but we have yet to see the breakout of a few resistance levels. Either way, by breaking the 567, SPY will make the first step of a meaningful bullish reversal. Okay, that's the most important key point for us to watch next week. Now, the most important support level, as I told you guys, is the 549. But guys, honestly, if SPY misses this purple trend line again, well, I mean, not again, because it is still above this purple trend line, all right? But if we lose this purple trend line over here next week, then we are going to technically continue the bearish sentiment. This possible double top chart pattern would still be in effect over here, and this suggests more correction, possibly to the 510 on the weekly chart. All right, so guys, this is why I'm telling you, we are in a critical key point for the SPY ETF, because by losing this purple trend line, we are going to resume the bearish sentiment on the weekly chart. By breaking the 567, we could see meaningful bullish reversal chart structure for the first time since February this year, okay, since last month. All right, so it all depends on the direction of the next breakout. So far, we have yet to see a clear breakout, but we should pay attention to these key points next week. All right, these are the most important key points on the SPY ETF. The QQQ shares a similar chart structure, okay? We see the 485 as a major bullish pivot point. We could reverse the bearish sentiment on the daily chart over here, okay? We could break the moving average again, right? Seek higher levels, maybe the $500 again. But we still have to break this key point over here, 485. That's the inflection point on the QQQ. If the QQQ triggers this bullish pivot point, what's more, if the QQQ triggers last week's hammer candle pattern as well, we are going to probably see many tech stocks performing very well. Nvidia, Tesla, AMD, they will all benefit from this movement. These stocks will look very good for the following few weeks, all right? But we gotta see clear breakout of this key point. What's more, the QQQ has yet to trigger this hammer candle pattern, okay? Yes, we saw last week a very promising hammer pattern closing above the 477 support level, making a false breakout over here, right? This is very frustrating for the bears, but guys, we have to wait for more confirmation. It is critical to see the QQQ closing above last week's high so we can trigger this hammer, and of course, we can trigger this bullish pivot point on the daily chart as well. If this scenario materializes, I see the QQQ retesting the $500 next, okay? Which is its next resistance level, a previous support level over here, support level over here, support over here, right? Support over here, and it was a previous top level over here. Another very nice example of how the principle of polarity in technical analysis works, all right? Previous top level acting as current support level. Now it is supposed to act as a future resistance level again, okay? So it all depends on if we're gonna see an upwards breakout of the 485 next week or not. Now, but Nathan, let's say that I am more bearish than bullish. I still believe that the QQQ should correct a little bit more. Well, in this context, it is very important for us to see the QQQ losing the 477 on the weekly chart and preferably materializing a bearish pivot point on the daily chart over here, right? Losing the previous support level, because although the QQQ is still in bearish territory, we have yet to see lower highs, lower lows, right? We only see a collapse over here, right? But we don't see a clear lower high, lower low, which is a technical evidence which suggests a bear trend. Okay, so by materializing a lower high, lower low, then all right, the QQQ will not only be in bearish territory, okay? It will be officially bearish, making bearish chart structures, okay? It is not just collapsing, not just correcting on the weekly chart, it is actually turning bearish on the daily and long-term wise, okay? So this is the key point. You want to see the QQQ losing in order to materialize another bearish rally, maybe to the 448 or even lower. Now, our stocks are performing relatively well. Okay, I see Nvidia reacting above our yellow area over here, which is the most important inflection point for Nvidia. Only if we see Nvidia losing this yellow area, we are going to materialize a technical bearish reversal, a possible top signal on the daily chart, even on the 1 hour chart, all right? Because on the 1 hour chart, if you ask me, short-term wise, we are making a correction, okay? We are just stabilizing, doing a sideways movement, dancing around the 21-hour EMA. So it is a classic congestion, okay, on the 1-hour chart. Now, if we lose this yellow area again, then all right, we are going to possibly trigger a bearish pivot point on the 1-hour chart, suggesting a bearish reversal short-term wise, which could be a continuation of the bear trend on the daily chart, because Nvidia is technically bearish right here, right now, okay? Since the previous top on January this year, we see Nvidia making lower highs, lower lows, right? So right now, if we see Nvidia losing its support levels, we could easily seek our next support area, which is around the 100s, okay? A round number, psychological key point, and of course, it is also a technical support level from September 6, 2024. So we gotta pay attention on how we are going to behave right here, right now that we are around this yellow area. Now, we see a bullish reaction today, okay? Yes, we see. Now, you may ask, okay, Nathan, but what if Nvidia turns bullish? What's the trigger point for Nvidia? 122.89 is a previous resistance level, and it is also a possible technical bullish pivot point, because that's what Nvidia needs to do, okay? We gotta see a higher high, higher low, a bottom above the previous bottom, higher than the previous bottom, and a high higher than the previous high over here, breaking the previous top level. What's more, by materializing this bullish pivot point, Nvidia will also break and close above the 21-day EMA again. So we're gonna make a bullish reversal, and we are going to enter bullish territory again. That's going to be a very good and very powerful bullish signal on Nvidia. On the weekly chart, we see last week we saw a piercing line candle pattern, okay? A classic and a quite reliable bullish reversal candle structure on the weekly chart above a support level, making a false breakout of a bearish pivot point on the weekly chart. If we see Nvidia breaking again last week's high and triggering this pivot point on the daily chart, well, it is going to show further confirmation that Nvidia is supposed to seek higher levels. So we do see technical evidence supporting a bullish thesis on Nvidia. We just gotta see a breakout of this inflection point, 122.89. That's the key point you want to see Nvidia breaking in order to turn really bullish again. In this scenario, I see Nvidia retesting its next resistance levels like the 135 over here, or maybe even the 142 area, okay, which is a very nice target for us over here on Nvidia, okay? So let's see next week if we're gonna see a breakout of this trigger point or not. Regarding Tesla, guys, Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, all these stocks would benefit a lot if we see the market actually turning bullish over here, okay? Because we see many stocks, many high beta stocks performing so badly, right? So badly. Tesla is one of these examples, okay? Tesla doing lower highs, lower lows, right? It can't materialize higher highs, higher lows. However, if we see Tesla breaking the 255 area, okay, this resistance area over here, we are not only gonna trigger a bullish pivot point, a higher high, higher low, because this week we saw Tesla making a bottom over here, but at this bottom didn't retest the previous support level, so it is higher than the previous bottom from March 11. So we see a bottom higher than the previous bottom. If we see Tesla breaking the 255, we're gonna see a top higher than the previous top. What's more, we're gonna trigger this pattern over here, this candle pattern, which to me, I already told you guys this. To me, this pattern from March 10 over here is an exhaustion bar, a bearish exhaustion bar, okay? Nathan, what's a bearish exhaustion bar? It is a very bearish candle, okay, which appears after the bearish momentum was already materialized, okay? We already collapsed over here, and this bearish bar stops around a support level, which is this gap support level over here. What a coincidence, right? How amazing technical analysis is, okay? So we saw Tesla stopping, stabilizing after closing this gap, after making a possible bearish exhaustion bar. What's more, we are gonna break the 255 support level, which was a support level over here on March 7, just after closing this gap over here. So it is a previous gap support, future resistance level. So see how the 255 is critical for Tesla. By breaking this key point, we're gonna see Tesla materializing a very nice bullish reversal chart structure, not only on the daily chart, but on the weekly chart as well, because we're gonna trigger last week's Dragonfly Doji candle pattern, which is another very nice, very powerful bullish reversal chart structure. This week we see another very nice bullish candle, a hammer candle pattern, right? Which is also, maybe you may consider this pattern as another Dragonfly Doji. Still, either way, we see two very nice bullish candles with two long shadows below the bodies of the candlesticks over here. So either way, we see many nice, powerful bullish reversal chart structures in Tesla, on Nvidia, SPY, QQQ, etc. So these stocks could benefit a lot if we see the market going up, okay? So, and this is gonna be very meaningful, very interesting, because guys, recently we saw these stocks performing so badly that honestly, from my point of view, they do deserve a bounce over here. So if you ask me right here, right now, Nathan, right now, today, okay, if you had to do something, if you are forced to do something over here, what would you do in Tesla, for instance? Well, I would buy, okay? Why? Because there's always a reason, right? I never say things without technical fundamentals, okay? So we see Tesla making a bullish reaction. All of these signals I just described to you, they are very bullish. So if we see Tesla breaking the 255, well, it is going to confirm my bullish thesis over here. I would set a stop loss below the 218, this support level over here, and I would focus on another target, maybe the 21-day, I'm so sorry, the 21-week moving average, maybe the $300, and this is it, okay? We have many possible targets above the price in such a way that these targets are so high that they outweigh any possibility of a loss if we see the stock dropping. I mean, I think I said this incorrectly. I'm so sorry. My possible win outweighs the possible loss. Okay, so the risk-reward ratio is optimized because we are gonna buy near a support level when we see technical evidence supporting a bullish thesis. Okay, this is what we do over here in this channel, all right? We see, this is all we do. I can't stress enough how important it is for us to trade strategically, all right? Using stop loss, knowing where our target is going to be even before we place the trade, okay? So we got to understand these key aspects of trading right here, right now, because if you are trading without a clear plan, if you don't know where your stop loss is, if you have no targets, you are lost in the woods, okay? You are completely lost over here. You don't know what you are doing, and if you don't know what you are doing, you are betting on the market, and well, odds are that you are going to lose money, okay? So please do not bet. Trade strategically, okay? Use technical analysis to reinforce your reading, to assess the right risk management, okay? So because this is why we use TA, okay? TA is not here to help us in predicting the future, okay? TA, fundamental analysis, quantum trading, right? Tape reading, these things can't possibly help you in predicting the future. There is no tool that can help you to predict the future. Trading is not predictive, okay? It is not. It is reactive. That's how professionals do. That's how we do here in this channel. And guys, that's precisely what we do in our community, the 5% project, because there we have nearly 200 profitable traders trading strategically, using TA, using risk management on their favor. For instance, recently we did trade Intercontinental. We bought over here near the support level, and right now we sold over here. It just hit our target yesterday. We bought RTX, for instance, another very nice trade. We bought over here near our support level. We sold over here this week, okay, after reaching our target. Core, Sencora, this one we bought over here, okay, near the support level, and we already sold over here. It is above our target right now. MPLX, we bought near our support level over here, and we sold over here, okay? So we see many interesting opportunities in the market every single day, okay? It all depends on you on finding the best opportunities near their support levels with good risk-reward relationship so you can trade them correctly. Therefore, guys, remember, my dear friends, if you need help with your trading, if you want to learn to trade using technique and strategy without emotions, without stress, then join the 5% project. Only there you will have access to our exclusive trading signals and strategies to learn in practice, in real time, how to trade using technical analysis and risk management. It is free to try. Free to try. I'm not gonna charge you. Cancel whenever you want. No obligations. As I always like to say, our commitment is to educate first, right? Help first. Deliver valuable knowledge first, and then you decide if you want to stay with us or not. As we deliver good results, most people do end up staying, so come on, check out our website for more information. The link is in this video's description, okay? So just take a look over there. Now, AMD is doing what I want to see Tesla doing next, okay? Because we see AMD recovering. Right now, we are breaking the 21-day EMA. That's a very good signal, a very good indicator. Now, on the weekly chart, we see last week AMD making a hammer candle pattern above this support level. I would be happier to see AMD actually reaching the $93 again, but still, okay, we are reacting right now already. That's fine. We are triggering this hammer candle pattern, so these signals reinforce the possibility of another bounce on AMD. Okay, if you ask me, AMD right now is heading towards its next resistance level near the 121, near the 21-day EMA. I'm so sorry, 21 weekly moving average. Now, so AMD is a buy right now. That's not what I'm saying, okay? I'm saying that AMD has a very decent chance of recovering, but the risk-reward relationship is not that optimal right here, right now, according to my style, okay? According to my trading philosophy, all right? If you ask me, Nathan, I want to buy AMD right here, right now, set a stop loss below the 100s, and this is it. Okay, go for it. Okay, just go for it. If you know where your stop loss is, I am absolutely, I am a nobody to discuss with you, to annoy you regarding your strategy, okay? So I am not gonna pester you because of this, all right? But according to me, I still believe there are better opportunities in this market, but I understand that right now AMD is truly recovering, okay? It is truly recovering. If we see AMD officially closing above the 106 support level, which is right now a resistance level, we could see AMD actually confirming possibly another bullish pivot point on the 1 hour chart, okay? So that's the key point. We want to see AMD breaking and closing above in order for us to see another very nice rally. Medium term wise, we see the 114 as our next target over here, but on the weekly chart, I see AMD recovering to higher levels, okay? I do see AMD recovering from here. It is looking very good, very interesting. I would like to see AMD making a better pullback in order to give us a better opportunity with a better risk-reward relationship. But I do understand it is looking good, okay? I'm not saying it is bad. It is very good, okay? It does. But I would like to see a better pullback over here. My humble opinion, all right? My honest opinion over here, okay? Now, Palantir, this one looks very good, okay? It is looking very good right now because we see a crystal clear bullish pivot point on the daily chart. It is small, I know it is a very small one. On the 1 hour chart, we see a very annoying congestion over here, right? And right now, we are trying to break and close above this congestion's resistance level. What's more, we are breaking and closing above the 21-day EMA as well. So see, Palantir looks from a technical point of view, to me at least, very, very good. By breaking these resistance levels, what's left for Palantir? The next resistance level is at 125, okay? 125, there is no other clear resistance level before that. So Palantir has everything to recover and seek higher levels by maintaining its price above the 21-day EMA, by triggering this small bullish pivot point. Palantir looks amazing. I do like how it is performing right now. So yes, Palantir is turning bullish again. Okay, on the weekly chart, we see Palantir confirming a hammer pattern on the weekly chart by closing above last week's high. So yes, Palantir from medium-term wise, short-term wise, long-term wise, it is reacting very, very good. I love Palantir right here, right now. It is showing to us a robust chart structure. It is turning bullish again, period. All right, period. Now, Micron. You guys are asking me to analyze Micron, okay? Because Micron is dropping 8% today, okay? 8% today, all right? It is collapsing. It is losing the 21-day EMA. This is definitely not good. But as far as I know, if we see next week a miraculous reaction, and again, it must be a miraculous reaction, closing above the 21-day EMA again, well, maybe we're going to see a bottom signal. All right, maybe we're going to see a bottom signal over here above the 21-day EMA support level. What's more, in this context, Micron could trigger a bullish pivot point, a higher high, higher low, if we do materialize a bottom above the previous bottom over here. Okay, so Micron could be a very promising stock, but we got to see a very nice and a miraculous reaction tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, I'm so sorry. Next week, Monday, in order to convince me at least that we're gonna see a clear bottom signal in this area, okay? Then Micron will look very good. Of course, not as good as your like and your subscription, because, dude, if you're still watching this video for 27 minutes, you clearly like technical analysis, all right? You are enjoying the content so far, so come on, click the like button. Would you please? Click the like button. I'm asking politely, all right? Click the like button, subscribe for more content like this, because we are here every single day. Unbiased analysis of the market, describing the most important inflection points for you to watch, okay? So you can design very good strategies for yourself, okay? So come on, subscribe, click the like button. You are more than welcome to this channel, okay? No one, guys, if you can watch a video about technical analysis for 28 minutes, come on, I really want to see more people like you around, okay? People who are not TikTokers, right? Who enjoy long, dense, complex content, okay? Some people ask me, Nathan, please record shorter videos, guys. How can I record shorter videos with this level of complexity, okay? With such analysis with such dense analysis, all right? So come on, subscribe, long videos, detailed studies every single day, all right? Every single day, okay? And Sofi. And guys, before I forget about it, remember, my friends, applications for our mentorship program start today. I will personally dedicate myself to helping you optimize your strategies and your investments. I will get to know you, see your profile, and work on your assets so we can together design a specific, perfect investment and trading plan for you. And we will apply this plan together over the course of a month, all right? We can extend our partnership if necessary, but for more information, check out our website. Link is in this video's description, okay? Right here below in the description, all right? So this is it. The mentorship will start this Friday, and 5 spots available, okay? There are only 5 spots, all right? I can't help more people, okay? So take a look over there if you have any interest, all right? Now, Sofi has a critical inflection point around $13, okay? Which is the previous top level over here, support here, and the top here again. All right, it is very close to the 21-day EMA as well. So guys, by breaking this double resistance level, SoFi will truly turn bullish again. If we see this happening, SoFi could easily retest the $17 again. All right, that's how I see SoFi next. But again, we gotta see more confirmation. We gotta see the breakout of this double resistance level first. Intel reacting above a support level. Great, this is very good. But if you ask me, Intel should make a sharper correction so the risk-reward ratio gets a little bit better, but still, by reacting above the 21-day EMA, Intel could retest the $27. For more confirmation, what's the key point? We want to see Intel breaking and closing above 24.70, all right? By breaking and closing above this key point, $27 is going to be our next technical target. And this is it. Guys, I wish a very good weekend for every single one of you. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys next Monday. Bye bye.